This inmate made a bet that he could eat 50 eggs in 1 hour, but almost everyone in the cell block bet against him. 50 eggs weighs over 13 pounds, and nobody thought it was possible. Still, he accepted the challenge without hesitation. Go! At first, he tore through them, swallowing nearly 1 egg at a time so fast that the guys peeling them couldn't keep up. But by the 24th egg, he started slowing down. The pain was written all over his face. With the whole block watching, though, there was no way he was backing down. He started pacing around, forcing each egg down while the others laughed, thinking he was just stalling. Then somehow, he powered through another 10. 18 left. By then, his stomach looked like it was about to burst, and you could hear it gurgling. There were still 30 minutes on the clock, but even the only 2 inmates who had bet on him were starting to lose faith and wanted to change their bet. Hearing that, he cracked a grin and pushed harder. But every egg after that became a battle. Eventually, he needed people to hold him up and shove eggs into his mouth. At that point, nobody cared about the bet anymore. Everyone just wanted to see if this guy could actually push past human limits. With 9 left, he could barely chew, but he still refused to quit. 6 minutes on the clock. His buddies were stuffing eggs into his mouth and even chewing them for him first. With 2 minutes left, he still had 5 eggs to go. He was flat on the floor, completely spent, letting the others force-feed him. In the last 10 seconds, the guys who bet on him were literally pinching his jaw shut to make him swallow. He crossed the line just before time ran out. Some said he didn't fully swallow the last egg, but when they pried his mouth open, it was empty. That was enough. Everyone believed him after that. Truth is, this wasn't the first time he had tested his limits. When he first came in, one of the biggest guys in the prison singled him out. He didn't care how much bigger the guy was they threw down right there in the cell. He got destroyed, completely outmatched. At first, the other inmates laughed. But no matter how many times he got knocked down, he kept dragging himself back up to fight again. Even the big guy had to respect that kind of grit and eventually walked away. From that day on, everyone including that same giant looked at him differently. The guards once assigned them a job so impossible it couldn't be finished in a day. Most of the inmates gave up before starting, thinking there was no point. He was the only one who attacked it like his life depended on it. His determination spread through the group, and soon everyone was working harder, pushing each other, turning miserable labor into something almost competitive. They finished 2 hours early. What the guards didn't realize was that, without noticing, he had become the backbone of the entire prison block. But when word came that his mother had died, the man who had never shown fear finally broke down. The other inmates quietly gave him space and left him alone with his grief. The guards, afraid he might try to escape for the funeral, threw him straight into solitary without a second thought. That was the moment he finally understood he couldn't spend the rest of his life trapped inside those walls.